Yo, what's good with y'all, man? I appreciate the love and support as always. I really appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, please go support me on TikTok. I just started posting content on there with Brandon on more than one platform. So anybody that really rock with me, anybody that really support me, I want y'all to go over there, follow me on there, brother. The link is always going to be in the description. So y'all go look out for me, bro. Show some love. I really appreciate y'all more than y'all know. But I wanted to just have a quick conversation, bro. I like doing these videos and just giving my thoughts on things. And I was sitting over the weekend and I was thinking, because I was writing down some of my goals for 2025, and I was also just thinking about the things that I've accomplished this year, the goals that I did set for myself that I maybe didn't accomplish, the goals that I set for myself that I did accomplish, things that I accomplished that I didn't even set out to accomplish. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like, for YouTube and content creation, I didn't have any goals for content creation this year. Content creation has been something that I've wanted to do. Content creation has been something that I wanted to do for a while, because I did it back in like 2019, but I really wasn't that serious about it, and I stopped. I privated all my videos, and I just, I didn't really have any subscribers and stuff like that. But I wanted to get back into it, but I wanted to wait for the perfect time. And so I just picked up the camera, started talking in my car, and look where we are now. We don't have a big channel, no, but did we get a whole bunch of views? No. But for me, it's an accomplishment to me to have, let's just say we're going on 3,000 subscribers, because we almost at 2,600. We're going on 3,000 subscribers. I get thousands of views on my videos. It's crazy to me. Like, I didn't even think about that. Like, that wasn't a goal or anything. But I was thinking about all of that, and then I was just thinking about how much I've changed and how much I've grown and how much I've matured over the years. I'm 26 years old, bro. I'm nowhere near old yet. I'm not even middle aged. I'm getting towards my late 20s. And I'm just thinking about how much I've changed. I did a video on change. I think the video was called Change is Needed. And I kind of talked about change. And I kind of talked about how people need to change in order to get the results that they want. Because if you keep doing the same things and you're not getting the results you want, something needs to change, clearly. But bro, I really was thinking about how, like, bro, I'm not the same person at 26 than I was at 20 at all. Like, the person that I was at 20, 21, 22, even 23, and that was only 3 years ago, Slim, I'm nowhere near the same person. I'm not the same person at all. So much has changed. I've matured so much. I've learned so much. I've taken L's, which means lessons. You see what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of stuff, and I'm just not the same person at all. And I think that just comes with, I don't want to just say it comes with age, because I know that there's a lot of immature older people out here. There's a lot of immature 40 and 50-year-olds. So we can't just say age brings wisdom. We can't really say that, because not just because that you're older does not mean that you have wisdom, or it doesn't mean that you've learned anything. I'm just not the same person, bro. And I'm so glad that I've changed, because I look back on the person that I was, and I'm like, bro, I'm so glad I'm not doing that no more. I'm so glad I've evolved past past certain points to where I'm not making the same decisions that I was 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I wanted to kind of pose this to y'all, because I think that we got to do a lot more self-reflecting to start analyzing where we are and where we're coming from. Are you the same? Like, if you're 25, 26, 27, 30, 32, 34, 35, who were you 5 years ago, and are you that same person? I think y'all got to start asking yourselves that. And even if you're younger, like I said, like I'm young for real. You get me? I'm young, 26. But even still, I shouldn't be doing the same things or thinking the same now that I was 5, 6 years ago when I was 20. I can't think the same, because I've matured. I've learned a lot. I'm not the same person. I believe that, let's just say you're 35 and you're still thinking the same way as if you're 28, it's a problem. Me personally, I think that we're supposed to change, because I think that our minds have to evolve, and our minds have to evolve from the things that we experience, the adversity we go through, the goods, the bads, the ugly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, our minds have to evolve past that, and we have to start to analyze and see, like, what have we learned? What have we accomplished over the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years? What have we done? What have we been doing? It's just about self-reflecting. And lately, bro, I just been doing so much self-reflecting, and I'm really becoming the man that I want to be, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did another video on becoming a man, or becoming the person that you want to be, so y'all go watch that. But I think that we got to start to analyze your thinking, analyze your mentality. Are you still doing the same thing that you was doing 5-6 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Prime example, and this, as we seen, Lil Dirk just got arrested. I think my audience, y'all know who Lil Dirk is, bro. If you don't, whatever. I mean, Google it. I don't know, whatever. Then don't worry about this example. Lil Dirk, right? Lil Dirk just got arrested, and he has a charge, M-word for hire. I don't know if I can say the word, but M-word for hire. And analyzing it, Lil Dirk is 32 years old, bro. So that means, I think where he went wrong, I'm gonna tell y'all where I think Dirk went wrong. Dirk went wrong because Dirk has not evolved. He's evolved musically, he's evolved as far as his talent, and I love Lil Durk's music. I've been listening to Dirk since like 2011, 2012, when the first Sign to the Streets dropped. And so I look at that like, bro, he hasn't evolved. His mentality hasn't evolved. He's evolved as far as musically. He's evolved in his tax bracket. Like, he's making a lot more money. He's probably up tens of millions of dollars. He's getting crazy deals. Before, he was probably charging $20,000 a show. Now he's probably charging $300,000-$400,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? And so, but his mind is still the same. He has not changed mentally at all, because even with all of that success and even with all of that, he's still thinking he's still the same Dirk as the Dirk that was confined to Chicago and that wasn't making no money, because now he's like, bro, I gotta get revenge. I gotta do this to this person. And now look where he's at. He's just thrown away his whole career. People their minds are not evolving, bro. And that's no knock to Dirk. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. You know, he did what he did. I can't feel sorry for him. I love his music, and I'ma still listen to his album. If he drop more music, I'm still listening to it. But I'm just using that as an example to say, like, bro, some people just don't evolve and they just don't change. And I want y'all to ask yourself, are you evolving? Are you evolving? Like, are you still thinking the same thing? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Me 4 or 5 years ago, bruh, like 4 or 5 years ago at 20, 21 years old, bro, my emotions were so erratic and so, like, if somebody said the wrong thing to me, I'm ready to argue, I'm ready to fight, bro, I'm not doing that these days. It don't bother me. Like, I'm not bothered by anything. I have my emotions in check now, and I'm more logical than I am emotional. I have to think with logic, and that's something that has changed over time, and that's something that has evolved within me. All of the lessons that I've learned, I've taken them and I've applied them to my life, and I'm a better person as a result of it, because I am evolving mentally, I'm evolving physically, I'm evolving emotionally. And it's like, bro, start to analyze yourself and start to realize, bro, are you still in the same place that you were 5 years ago? Because if you are, you're doing something wrong, bro. You're doing something wrong. And that's not to say that just because you making more money, just because you may have elevated your career, that don't mean nothing. Because if your mentality hasn't changed, bro, success and money is one thing, but we can't just always think that money equals being successful in life, period. Because money is not the only aspect. Finance is not the only aspect of your life. You got the mental aspect, the physical aspect, the emotional aspect, the spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? You have all of those different aspects. Finances is only one thing. Have you evolved mentally? Have you evolved physically? Have you evolved emotionally? Are you still the same person that you were 5 years ago? I'm not, Slim. I'm not, and I'm so happy about that. People, I see videos of people, and I talked about this in the Changes Needed video, so I'm not going to touch too deep into it, but I see videos of different rappers and stuff like that, and different people doing interviews saying, man, I'll never change, I'm going to always stay the same. I don't want to stay the same, bro. I want to evolve. I want to evolve. I want to grow. I want to mature. Bro, the people that I knew that aren't on a journey with me anymore, let's say that, okay, let's put it this way. A girl that I was messing with 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I was 22, 23 years old, if she was to meet me today, she probably couldn't get next to me because I'm not the same dude. She would not know me. I'm still the same in certain areas because I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still me. But at the same time, like, she wouldn't know how to deal with me because I'm moving totally different. The things that I probably went for before is not what I'm going through it's not what I'm gonna go for now. It's just different. I've evolved, bro. I've matured. Like, I'm not the same person anymore. I'm not the same person that's impulsive with my money and I'm just gonna go out here and spend stuff because based off how I feel about something. That's not a thing for me, bro. I can't make emotional decisions with my money anymore because I did that and I realized that it didn't serve me well. So I say all that to say, bro, like, I'm just happy that I'm evolving. I'm happy that I'm growing. I'm happy that I'm not the same person that I was 4 or 5 years ago or even last year. I don't even think you should be the same person a year later because in that year, you should have learned so much that something should have changed. Now, I'm not saying that in a year it has to be like a drastic change and you're a totally different person. But I think as the years go on, you evolve, bro. You start thinking differently. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking differently. You start gaining wisdom and you start gaining experience and start gaining knowledge. There should be some change with that. Your mentality can't be the same because if your mentality is the same, you're not growing. I think if you still thinking how you were thinking 4 or 5 years ago, you are not growing. You're stuck. You're stuck where you were. And I can't be stuck where I was, bro. I just can't. I can't. And so I'm just so focused on growth. I'm so focused on wisdom. I'm so focused on just being better. And I think to be better, you have to change. You have to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There are definitely things that I'm not willing to change on because there are things that I have a foundation and I have certain beliefs that I'm just not going to go against. I have certain morals and certain values that I'm not going to go against. But for the most part, bro, I'm not going to stay the same. I'm not going to stay the same person. A girl that tried to get next to me today at 26 and I was rocking with her at 22, 23, Slim, she's going to get a totally different dude. Like, she's like, bro, this dude done bossed up. Like, he's not the same dude anymore. I can't get away with the same stuff that I used to be able to get away with. I know even my family has seen the growth in me, bro. I'm totally different. Before, I'm ready to argue, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to do something. And now it's more like, it's just not worth it because now I think twice before I do. I think twice about certain decisions that I make because now I'm thinking, bro, I'm 26, bro. Like, I can't be making certain decisions because I don't want to end up where a lot of these guys are ending up. I'm thinking about the future. Before, my mentality was, bro, I needed today. My mentality a few years ago was I needed today. If I can just get through today, that's all I care about. I want the money right now. I want the success right now. So the things that I would do were based off of short-term thinking. I'm a long-term thinking type of person now. Now I'm like, bro, I give it a year. I give it 2 years. I give it 3 years if I have to. I'm just not thinking the same, bro. I'm just not thinking the same. And so I just wanted to ask y'all that, bro. Are y'all growing? Are y'all evolving? You know what I'm saying? Like, self-reflect and start looking at your mentality and start thinking about, are you making changes? Do you need to make changes? Are you still thinking the same? Because I think if you are thinking the same and you haven't, then that means you need to really focus on that aspect of your life. Focus on that aspect of your life. See how you can evolve. See how you can mature. See how you can grow. You know what I'm saying? Even the way you dress, I think that stuff has to evolve. I think even the way you dress has to evolve. Now, I'm not sitting there saying you got to walk around in a suit every day. But even certain things that you may have done when you were younger, that stuff changes, bro. All of that stuff changes. It changes. The mentality changes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we got to start talking about that stuff and talk about growth instead of talking about, oh, I'm just going to stay the same. But I touched on all of this on my changes needed video. But that video was more like, bro, I was really getting on people about changing. And I was, you know what I'm saying? So it's still a different vibe, you know what I'm saying? So y'all go check out that video as well. It's gonna piggyback on this one. But I appreciate y'all, bro. This just was a conversation I wanted to have, kind of like a little rant or whatever. Hope y'all got something from it. Hope y'all got some game. That's all I want to do is give y'all game. I appreciate y'all. Y'all go follow my TikTok, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see y'all in another video. Love.